to Cloudnotte. Okay, for today, I'll be showing you how to use Cloudnotte Reportsheet to compute your student results. We said earlier, Cloudnotte is flexible and you can customize it to fit into your current school system. So, first thing you need to do to start using Cloudnotte Reportsheet is first, you must have created your classes. For you to create your classes, you use the classroom module. Click the add new class and add your classes and assign subject. Next thing you need to do is proceed to the settings module to configure your report sheet. So once you're on the settings module, click on configure report sheet. You will see add new and assessment. By the end of this video, you should be able to create a report sheet that looks exactly like this for a school. So what are we looking at here? We are looking at the cognitive domain, that is the first year, second year, third year, and examination, and the psychomotor domain. So to get started, select the classes which you want to configure your assessments for. You select the terms that are applicable: first term, second term, and third term. That means you want this assessment you're creating to cut across all classes. Then the assessment name, remember, we want to clone exactly this report sheet. You should have these fields: first year, second year, third year, examination, and the psychomotor domains. So what we need to do is we create our assessment first year, proceed by creating the second year, third year, then examination, then the examination. So we should be able to give it a percentage scores. That means first year should be 10%, second year should be 10%, third year is 10%, and examination should be 70%. This makes up 100%. Once you're done, you add the assessment. Note, you can give your assessment types the names at which your school operates at. So once you're done, you proceed to grading system. What does grading system do? Grading systems enables the system to rate a child's performance. So what this does is you want to let the system know if a child scores 70 to this, what should it be called. So for we to get started, you can say, okay, from 70 to 100 should be called an A. The remark should be called excellent. So which classes is this applicable to? So that means different classes can have grading systems depending on how your school operates. Once you're done adding this grading system, you can proceed to add from 60 to 69 should be B, and the remark should be good. So we can proceed like this till we are done configuring our grading system. So we can proceed to our cognitive cues. Using the cognitive cues, we have affective domain and we have psychomotor domain. So from here, you can create your psychomotor domain and your affective domain. For affective domain, you can create one called attentiveness. You can give this attentiveness and hit on enter for it to save. Then the psychomotor domain, you can give this listening and click on enter and do that. So for this now, we've been able to configure our assessment type exactly like this as you are seeing on the screen. So what do you do next? After here, you go to your report sheet. We've created our report sheet. What do we do next? Okay, so what you need to do next is enter scores for your students. So entering of scores, an admin can enter a score for a student and a teacher can enter a score for a child. So for an admin to enter a score for a student, you click on the enter score on the report sheet module. You select the class basic one, then you select the subject English language. It brings out all the students offering English language in basic one. So you can see the first year, second year, third year, and examination that we've created. Like I told you, we gave first year 10%, second year 10%, third year 10%, examination 70%. So for CAJ, Nnamdi, he scored 10. If you try entering a value other than 10, it shows you maximum score is 10. So for second year, he scored 5. Then third year, he scored 5. Then final exam, he scored 70. So you can see that the total is being calculated on its own. So once you're done, you click on save score. Then that is it. You can repeat that for other subjects. So first year for mathematics scored 10, second year scored 10, third year he scored 10, then for examination he scored 70, giving it a total of 100. So this is how admins can enter a score for a student result. So the next section will be how does a teacher enter her score. So I'm being logged in as a teacher on my desktop. You remember, as a teacher, you can use your browser and the mobile app that is on Google Play Store to enter your student result. So as a teacher, we have your modules already. So navigate to report sheet module. Navigate to report sheet module. Select a class. Select a subject. So once you select the subject, you can be able to see the all the subject has been assigned to you and the classes. So you can select, okay, for French, J Nnamdi is offering French in basic one. You can say J Nnamdi scored 10 in his first year, second year he scored 10, third year he scored 10, and examination he scored 70. So you can save the score and you can repeat that for other subjects. Same thing as agric. So as a teacher, you can only see the subject and the class that has been assigned to you. So for agric, you repeat the same thing depending on what the child scored. Depending on what the child scored. So for examination, you can say he scored 60. So once you save this score, that is it. So this is how to enter your score as a teacher on Cloudnote. So this course we've entered, how do you check the results? So as a teacher, you can check your students' results. So what do? You click on the check results on the admission on the report sheet module. You select the academic session, the term, then and the class. Then once you select the class, it brings out all the students in that class. That is J Pius Nnamdi, and you click on check results. Like I told you, we have been able to clone exactly the report sheet that we had for the other school. So I will briefly explain how, like, what this report sheet is being made up of. So from here, you can see the student name, you can see the student class, you can see the student gender, you can see the student ID. So the system knows the best subject that this child scored. So from our check, the best subject is mathematics. Then the least subject is English language because it's called 90. So the overall grading is an A because of, we said, from 70 to 100 is an A. So the report section is 2022 section, then the term, then the total score is being calculated automatically, and the average score is being calculated automatically. So the average score is the total score divided by the numbers of subjects. That's why we have 95. So Cloudnote Reportsheet automatically grades, like gives principal's remark for each student performance. So the principal doesn't need to write anything on the remark, as the system knows exactly what the principal would have said when giving this child a remark. So as an admin, you can be able to check a student result and also view broadsheet. So for you to check a student result, you select the academic session, the academic term, and the class you're checking results, but then it brings out the student in the class. So you can easily check the results from here, and we can see the same thing from here. So I've already explained what this report sheet is and how it works. So for the psychomotor domains and the affective domain, it's only the form teacher that can be able to tick it, because it's the form teacher that understands this child's behavior more than the administrator. So that is it for checking up results. So you can also print the child's results directly from here. You can print the child's results directly from here. So meanwhile, once these results are ready, parents cannot check this result now until the admin publishes this result. So as an admin, for your parents and your students to be able to check this result from their mobile app or the various platforms at which they check their results, you have to publish the result, and you need to select the academic session, the term, and the classes which their results are ready. So if basic one result is ready and Pinky Berry's result is not yet ready, that is for a class, you can only publish for basic one so that the parents get notification as SMS on their phone and mail that their child result is ready. So they can check this result from their mobile app, or they can check the result directly from the school portal page. So to publish this result, once you click on publish the result, that means it has already triggered an SMS to your parents and also sent them a mail that the result is ready for this academic session and this academic term. So as an admin, you can also withhold a child result by selecting the academic session, the academic term. You can also select the class, then you can search for the student. So we have a student in this class, J. The Pius want to withhold his result. What did he do? He broke a glass and he needs to pay. So once you click on withhold the result, that means James' parents, J. Pius Nnamdi parents cannot check this result until maybe J must have complied to this reason. Then if J's parents have complied to this reason, what do you need to do as an admin? You click on release results to release J's Pius result by selecting the academic section and then when you select the class, it brings out all the students that their results are being held. So you need to do what? Release the results. So that means J Pius Nnamdi can check his or her result directly from the mobile app. Then to view student broadsheet at once, that means you want to view all the student results in the class at once. So you select the broadsheet, select which academic term and section you're viewing the report sheet from, and you select a class. Once you click on view report sheet, it takes you directly to the report sheet. As you can see from the report sheet, we can see numbers of students in this class 1, numbers of subjects 4, numbers of sub results returned 1. So we can see now that all students, we have only J Nnamdi in this class. We can see all the subjects and the total score, the average score, and the grade. That means you can view all class report sheets as one. You can also print the report sheet directly from here, the broadsheet directly from here, and you can also go back. So that is it for Cloudnotte Reportsheet. I'm sure you enjoyed this video, and if you need subsequent support or you need assistance using this module, kindly reach out to us via our contact phone numbers and email showing to you on the screen. Thank you so much and happy completing of results.